There's no such fuck. Oh my god, I hate when I can't fucking talk. There's no such thing as a painless lesson. You can't learn anything without failing. You can't learn anything without doing something wrong first. You can't gain anything without losing something first. Throughout my entirety of consciousness, from the moment I formed my first thought up until now, I've been trying to filter those sacrifices. I've been trying to play around what I need to learn and what I need to let go. I've been in a constant tug of war of lessons and sacrifice. I never willingly let go of anything, and I never willingly learn anything. It's always when it comes down, it is always when shit hits the fan. It is always when things go horribly wrong. It is always when it is too late that I learn and accept what is. I make very simple lessons hard. What a lot of people already know, what a lot of people have already learned, I have learned in the most extreme hard way. I've been on difficult mode my entire life when it comes to personal growth, and it is all my own fault. I'm stubborn. I am stubborn as hell. When accountability is the only thing that's left, when it's the only choice to make, I don't make it. It is not my strongest point. It is probably my weakest point ever. And when it comes to learning my lesson, when it comes to sacrificing, when it comes time to let go so I can progress and so I can learn and so I can, I'm always putting it off. I'm always trying to choose what I can lose. I'm always trying to choose what leaves my life. And in trying to hold on to the little, we already don't have much control in what goes on in our life, and I am always fighting against that. I'm always trying to fight for the little control that I have over what little I can, and that's dumb. Granted, it's calmed down a bit. I used to be a complete control freak. Freak. Pronounce your R's. Oh my god. When people don't pronounce their R's, it's so you sound like a baby. Like I know, every motherfuckers from the Bronx talking about some bro. Like I definitely calmed down though. I wasn't a control freak in the sense of like I was kind of a dictator. It was just more of like I did anything I could to bend any situation in a way that benefited me. That may not make any sense. It makes sense to me. I know what I've done. I know what I've messed up. I know what I've tried to maintain, even though it was not the right thing to do. I'm always choosing the wrong things. Like I said, I'm stubborn. I'm always choosing what doesn't choose me. And that's okay. And that is okay. That is okay. It is on me for it. Everything that I've ever chose to chase, everything that I've ever chose to do was on me. I chose, it's on me. I would go into a lot of things expecting a lot, knowing very well what the outcome would be. I am just always trying to fight for control. I'm always trying to make something work, and sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just gotta detach. I can't let external things dictate how I feel about me and how I feel in general. My well-being cannot be determined by external things. It just can't. That is insane. That is not a good way to live. That is not a good way to move through a lifetime. And this is what being stubborn gets you. It takes you a while to get used to losing. It's taken me a while, even right now, to get accustomed to losing. To get accustomed to getting the short end of things. I'm gonna admit it. For the majority of my life, things have always worked out for me. Whether or not that was in good faith, whether or not things have genuinely worked out for me because I did the right things, I can't really say that a lot of things have gone down the right way. But here I am, taking accountability, trying to at least. I made a video a couple years back saying attachment is the root of all evil. Something like that. Or detachment is the root of all suffering. The more and more you hold something valuable to you, the more and more you desire something, the more you conjure an idea of what you want from something, from someone, the more you suffer. There's no way for the thoughts that you're formulating in your head to become a reality. There's no way you can control how something or someone acts. And I think for a while when I heard about that saying, attachment is the root of all suffering, I feel like I went on about my life during that time period, just not caring about anything, not caring about a thing. And that was the wrong way to interpret that. That was the wrong way to interpret it, because acknowledging that attachment is the root of all suffering does not mean you should go out and go on with your life stone cold and walling everything out. That's just not, there's no substance to that. I am realizing now it's just letting things be, knowing who you are and being completely happy with who you are and what you do and what you stand for and what you want to do and who you want to be, and just letting things be, man. You know, let things play out how they're going to play out. As much as you want shit to go down a certain way, you know, sometimes, not sometimes, it would all, you know, shit never plays out the way it's supposed to. Shit never plays out the way it's supposed to in your head. All you can really do is just have a good perspective on things. It's just, that's really what it is. Sometimes it slips my, sometimes it's hard to, it's hard to keep up. Sometimes you just can't, for certain situations, for certain moments. Sometimes it is just hard to keep a clear mind, to keep a good perspective on things. And that's okay. That's okay too. You know, letting myself get completely engulfed in external situations and things that don't even really matter to me is crazy. Everyone at a certain point in their life has to do their fair share of losing. Everyone at a certain point in life needs to lose. At some point, you need a sacrifice, whether you want to or not. This is just my turn. It is just my time. My time has come. I just gotta accept it, because there is no learning with no pain. There is no gain with no sacrifice. So, you know, my problems aren't even that big of a deal. My form of losing and the things I'm losing aren't even that big of a deal. I just had it too easy growing up. I just got to stop being so hard-headed and so dead set on wanting to control the outcomes of the things in my life. You know, that way maybe I'll start having a little more fun. I have fun all the time. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm a very sociable person. Depending on the day. Like I said, sometimes my problems aren't even that deep. A lot of them aren't, you know. Even though compared to what anyone else has going on, suffering is suffering, losing is losing. No matter how big or small, everyone has to deal with it, and everyone's problems matter. You know, whatever you guys may have going on, I'm hoping you guys can push through it, get to the other side, and take something away from it, because there's always something to take. There's always a lesson out there, big or small. You know, I've learned that I need to stop drinking. That's what I've been learning recently. I gotta take a break, and I gotta take it easy. I gotta take it fucking easy. The seed suffers before it breaks the earth. As small as I think my suffering is right now, it just has to happen. I gotta learn from this, and hopefully there's something big on the other side of this. And if there's not, there's not. Fuck it. Sometimes learning isn't all glorious, and sometimes it isn't always pretty. Sometimes you need to learn, and there's not really much of a brighter side on the end of it. Sometimes it is just very hard to do the things that you know you have to do, because you don't want to do them. Because I know what I got to do. I know how I have to move forward, and it is gonna suck. It's not what I want to do. I want to keep living in the delusions that I have. That's not okay. That's not the right move, and I know it. I know I have it in me. I know I can do it. I have done it before. It is just that right now I'm just torn, bro. I'm just torn between the two things, and that's just how life goes. Fuck it. I'll be all right. Shit'll be all right. Tee up, head up, king. Know your girth. Try to know mine. See you guys. I love you.